Y'all, Carl is out here talking to the male people. He is like the neighborhood guy of the year. He comes over here like once a month, and I promise the whole block is hot. So my mailbox is down, right? And it's been down for a while, and I haven't gotten mail. And the mail lady stopped. He ran outside. I heard him say, "We need more mail people like you." And now he's disappeared. And this is a not normal day with Carl Green. He is hilarious. Carl's one of the funniest people that I know. Well, I hope that y'all enjoy going down memory lane with me on some things today. I'm going to talk more about my life and how things have changed. And for my birthday, I like for everybody to wear a piece of white to honor survivors, patients, caregivers, and those who have gone on after lung cancer. I'm pretty excited about it. He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. Y'all, wait. Okay, we're gonna do another recording. We're gonna get Carl. Wait. Say hey, Carl!
What's going on? Hey, Dean said she'd be blowing the horn and give you a mail. You don't come and get it.
She is sweet. Yeah, she is so sweet. Girl, I told him, I said, you come around the block, get hot.
That's right.
Yeah. Girl,
Yeah.
What in the world? You know all your neighbors yet at your new house?
No. Just my man, older man next door. We talk all the
time. I know you do.
But the guy next door, he don't speak. White people around there, I ain't introduced myself to them, but they wave and stuff like that. But, you know.
So, Carl, for my birthday, I want everybody to wear something white in honor of lung cancer.
Well, you having a party?
I'm going to have a party here, yes, and a bunch of other parties. I'm having a whole project. And you're supposed to come on happily even after.
Huh?
You're supposed to.
I don't know what that is.
It's about when we figured out how to not be friends after we got married, after we not married.
Oh, yeah. Friends. I'm going to do with Heather. Who's dating?
Why did you look so surprised when I said you were one of my best friends, Carl?
You shoot me for a loop, that boy, I tell you. Oh, what? All right, honey.
Wait, come back. Carl. Yes. I told you
When you bring your stuff, I got my toothbrush out.
All right. Why did you not respond when I told you that you're one of my best friends?
I don't know. You got my beard at you. I don't know, man. Well, why you say I'm your best friend? Remember, we didn't like one another one time.
Did you ever like me?
Yeah.
When?
When we were married and dating and stuff, but after we got divorced, I hated you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You took my life to the middle of hell, man. But I overcome that.
You didn't trust me.
Absolutely not.
But if you had done what I told you to do,
oh man, one of the first time I ever get it right. I'm never gonna get it right.
You did not get it right. And now you realize you were mad at me for no reason, weren't you?
Yeah.
And that's why you're one of my best friends, because you can admit that.
Yeah, you're my friend too. I don't have a whole lot of best friends.
No.
Just friends.
Yeah. And that's why I had to correct it and be like, you are a best friend. And man, I'm sorry that I did not explain it more to you.
Yeah, you gotta explain that. It's all good.
Yeah. But you do that for friends. You listen to each other. You don't bicker. You don't argue. you disagree, you see things differently, and we finally got to that place, and I appreciate it. Because I used to really want to like take a baseball bat and hurt you.
That's all right. You be in jail now.
Well, no, I wasn't.
I can't hit a woman. I just put you in jail.
I wasn't going to jail.
Hey, oh yeah, you were.
No, I was not.
Well,
I was not going to jail.
Well, I ain't gonna say online what's gonna happen to you then.
Well, we were getting too volatile. We was.
You ever seen that movie Missing in Action?
I feel for people after the pandemic that can't get along. Leave these people alone, y'all. Leave them alone. I'm trying to tell you, because our kids deserve to have peace, and I'm so glad we provide that to them as separated, divorced parents.
You talk to Sean lately?
Yeah. Me and Sean talk nearly every day.
He ain't at home this weekend.
He's with you, Kayla.
Every weekend.
But that's good.
Yeah, it is good, but
that's good.
Sean, they gotta clean his room. I gotta go behind. I gotta make sure he got everything clean before we go. Sean, get you.
Hey, Carl, did you know I fell in love?
You got a boyfriend now? Hooray! Who you in love with now?
Why you say it like that?
Fran said she was gonna get one of those Hispanic guys. Fran said, Chinese need a Hispanic guy. I said, yeah, long he got money, gonna take care of this stuff around the house.
I said past tense. I fell in love.
Past tense.
Yes.
I know about that.
Yes, but you know, Carl, I'm kind of weird. You know, love to me is not like most women see love. Love to me is like, am I having a good time here? Is this fun?
Yeah, what about now? You need a companion now, Chinese. All jokes aside.
I know. And that's not because I'm sick. That's because I was raised to do this. It's a part of my DNA. I enjoy it. It's a part of the health of my quality of life. I want to share my life with someone. I do.
I understand that.
Yeah.
You deserve that, but what I'm saying, you need somebody that's gonna help you out as well. Not just for all the physical stuff, but mental and everything. I
know. And that's why it's so important for you to start helping other men understand they need to be that for women.
That's what their dad is for.
What have we talked about? See this on my house. Let me calm down. Shanice.
Yeah,
everybody doesn't have a role model or a mentor. And you know what?
Let me back up. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why I married you. You are a wonderful person. And a lot of people don't want to share because of cruelty or other reasons. Now, I married you because you were sad.
Oh, what? No, sad, man. I just angry all the time. That's it. Shit, I'm sad.
You were sad. No, you would confuse sadness with anger. You weren't angry, and that's why I let a lot of your like temperamental, short-tempered outbursts go. I was like, well, one of his problems is the dude thinks he's moody because that's what you were called. You literally were living up to your name. So let's.
Why you say that?
Well, because psychologically, just like you said.
The old lady down the road gave me that name when I was small. My mom even said it. Never smile. As a young kid, never smile.
You were sad. You were just.
How the hell would be sad at 2 years old?
I don't know. I don't know why you were so sad.
I don't know either. I'm sad now.
And so imagine what happened to you. You didn't even know this was happening to you. This is a true story. Are you ready? So a girl moves in next door who's happy all the freaking time and sees this dude that's sad. I was trying to just cheer you up, Carl. Oh, baby. I tell you, but that's also a problem too. If I know that a dude is in the community like causing havoc, I'll be like, come over here, let me show you havoc.
You know how I used to roll.
Oh, havoc. Havoc meet havoc.
Hey, them days are long gone. I'm serious.
But I think you were in love with someone when you first started dating me.
What?
Yeah, you were in love with someone. I was okay. So I was 26.
No. When I started messing with you.
Yeah.
I was in the late.
You were old.
Hell no, I won't have no 26-year-old kid.
You got a 30-some-year-old wife. You've been married for 7 years. You married a 32-year-old woman when you was 50. So don't tell me you didn't date a 26-year-old when you were 32.
Yeah, I might have.
You was like 34. You was kind of old, Carl. You are kind of old.
34.
We're 8 years apart. If I was 26.
Damn. How old is Anthony now?
21.
Deduct that from 58. Wow.
38. Where you go, Carl?
I gotta go my nose. Alex is getting now.
Why does it bother you? I was mature. Yes, you were. You were in love with her and you manifested me. And you were like, oh, what are you doing here? Do you know who it was? Because I asked you one time, I said, if you had married any of your exes, which one would you have married? And it was kind of a trick question. It was. She has a daughter named Shanice.
Oh, Selena.
Yeah.
You know you left a refrigerator wide open now.
No.
I gotta go, man. You take your work. Yeah, I messed that up, man. But
did you feel bad?
I feel bad. All the stuff with that.
That's uncommon, Carl.
What? You reap what you sow, man.
Carl, these men don't believe that.
Shit, karma is leave it at that. I ain't gonna curse today.
And when I
karma, yeah. Tell a young guy or whatever they're doing dirty to somebody, it's gonna come back in the long run. You better believe it. Somebody gonna suffer.
Carl, when you saw it happening, you shut your whole life down. When you came,
I see it right now. Every day. When
you came in and you told me that you told you told Bouquet you had a baby on the way.
Oh, you know I mentioned apologizing to her not too long ago.
I know.
How you know that?
Because we're best friends and you told me.
I didn't tell you.
Yes, you did.
I didn't tell nobody.
You did tell me.
This was maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was like
I saw on the road. I saw a pastor somewhere. I can't remember where it was. And I tried to, get her to the side. She didn't. She just kept driving straight. So I got her number. Somebody didn't want to give it to me. I got it. I called. I said, I just want to call and apologize for the things I did to you back in the day, lying to you and stuff like that. I'm sorry. She got quiet and she said, thanks so much.
I'm sorry too, because I mean, but it wasn't a lot I could do about it because you weren't in a relationship with her. But I knew that had to feel, that had to be emotional, right? To see me have your child and us get married. And I try to explain to men when they date me, do not have other women because they will get jealous of me Their feelings will get hurt because I have been through it with you, you know, and that was hard. You and I never talked about how hard it was on me.
No, it was hard on a lot of people, man.
And I was like, to be honest, I was
Why you
honored.
gotta reopen an old wound, man?
Well, it's not a wound now because because if nobody talks about how to recover, then we won't recover as a culture. And one of the things I can say about you, Carl, you said, I promise if I ever get married, I'll never cheat on my wife. You are one of those men that took.
Girlfriend or friend different.
Yes.
If you're not committed, you're not committed. But when you commit, man.
And it just made our lives so much easier. Even though we had to go through that watering down period, because I had about 42 dudes I was dating at the same time too. You remember that time you told me don't let that dude drive on your tires?
What dude?
So
you want me to go over my gun cap? What are you talking about? Hey, see what I'm saying? You bring about something, you gonna get somebody mad,
man. Girl, you told me don't be letting nobody drive on your tires because you had bought me some tires. You gon'
What car are you talking about? You ain't talking that old railroad. No, what's the car I hated? Hated the damn car, man. I believe it was them.
we were wild. We were like Bonnie and Clyde in Raleigh. We were just living. We were single. We were making money hand over fist. I was driving that ugly red car. I was taking Philip to New Bern every weekend, flying to Atlanta.
Yeah, I know that, right? You gotta refresh me on this stuff, man.
But it's so funny because do you know nobody knows I've ever been married?
Yeah.
I don't know where they thought my kids came from, but a lot of people don't know I was ever married. And the reason is because I kept my relationships very private. You know, like people see us on live now and they think we're getting back together, Carl.
I'm married now, man.
I'm so happy for you too.
We're gonna hook you up with a Spanish.
Hey, I bought a wedding dress yesterday.
Oh yeah, you got. Okay. You still got your diary?
Carl, did I ever tell you about the time I wrote about you in my diary and it came true? No. Okay. In the corner, I wrote the date. Okay. And then I wrote it again and I said, today is, and I wrote the date. So the night of the dream, okay, was the day before. I said, I've been having dreams like never before. And I dreamt I had a baby by a man I surely don't care about. Of course, that was you. And then 2 years later, Anthony was born. And guess what day it was in the diary? January 16th. And that's when I realized, I said, you know what? I love Carl. I had to learn how to care for you, though. It was hard to care for you because you were so complete. I didn't have anything to do but rub your feet.
Yeah. Need that again.
Shut up, Carl. Tell friend I said, get on it.
You have to put up glasses. I'm like cold on Martin, boy. Baby, lying, boy. Old hard feet.
We used to have so much fun. I'm about to have a showcase, Coach Nisi showcase. You gonna come? Coach, I'm gonna have a Coach Nisi showcase.
Where is outside?
I wanted to be in the cul-de-sac.
No, you can't get around the cul-de-sac right there, man. I just talked to the mail lady. She said, the guy know that your neighbor there, I don't know if you know him or not, that girl's dad. He got the damn mailbox blocked with the damn trash can. How can the lady pull up and get him his mail? I told her to leave.
Oh, the little things in life. These used to be like the greatest problems that we would have.
Yeah, but you know if I was here?
I know.
All that be clear.
Everything that gold would not be out there.
Oh no, that gold be in the yard. And I shouldn't have to come over here and pick up water balls out of your yard. You let your kids shoot ball and just throw the water balls in the yard. Or you know I will be on it. And them cars right there.
Oh, those cars.
All of them have a flat tire.
Now, Carl, that's going too far.
No, really. Because I put a sign that no parking out there. They park flat. You remember when Haley used to live across the street, right?
Yes.
Cutting the grass, and they would drive all over there. I say, hey, man, tell your friend don't move the car. They come outside, they won't be able to move. You ought to see them scattered. Because he knew I was going to do something to it.
Carl, I'm telling you, do you know one of the reasons why I think we never really could make it? You never been to jail.
Yeah. So you dated all jailbird?
Oh, yeah.
But no, I don't know. I ain't going on that road. I don't need no record.
Now, little misdemeanors, nothing serious. None of it. I mean, no risk. This is the riskiest I've heard you talk ever, Carl. This is...
I don't want no record downtown.
Well, you go around flattening people's tires.
No, those right there will be flat. Guys there just all over.
Stand on what you say, Carl. Okay. Stand on what you say.
Okay, all right. You look out, I'm not here.
Oh my goodness, guess who's watching you?
Who?
Jamie Alexander.
Who's that?
Jamie had your baby at the wedding reception, and
Jamie, you told rednecks or what? Her name Alexander? I didn't know what Jamie's last name was, man. I know Jamie not too long ago over Tony's house.
Man,
she wanted to see Anthony.
Man, nobody can believe Anthony's Anthony.
Yeah,
like I sometimes look at Anthony and be like, Carl, really? You showed out like this, Carl.
Fran said he got you and me. She said Sean look like you, near definitely me. Anthony and Sean, most of you, a little bit of me.
Man, Shawnee is so funny. I have this video of him talking about how well he can act. You know, Shawnee is an actor.
Sean got a lot of stuff with him, man.
He's getting a tutor too.
Yeah, he need one.
And we got to really get on top of his paperwork that comes home because he was kind of upset that he almost missed getting his field trip paper signed.
Well, I thought I signed it, but Sean didn't follow up on it with me. I told him, I said, man, let me know when it's got to be due. He tell me the day of the field trip, but
just if y'all can just do their paperwork together because they got the exact same paperwork.
Yeah, they got the exact same paperwork.
Yeah. Ooh, child. You know what, Carl? You are country.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta go, man. I got grass trying to cut and fix nigga's car, man.
How much is a rim?
You know, me and Fran went to junkyard the other day.
I know.
Couldn't find it. Had to order online, $120.
I seen you $60.
She got paid for it. We gotta let her start paying for
Okay.
So she'll look next time, turn that music down, and look what she doing. I told her I'm not paying everything. Put tires on the car. She got a new tire now. She did get a tire, but I got to go cut that off the rim somehow. Take the tire monitor off. Put it on the new rim when it's coming in.
I told somebody the other day. I said,
throttle body hole went out. I had to order a new one of those. So just something I got to do, and I don't feel like doing that. I don't like doing mechanic work no more.
I did say, I was like, well, that was all. I lost a bookkeeper and a mechanic.
Mechanic retired. Bookkeeper.
All right, y'all. We got our morning dose of Carl Green. Are you coming to my birthday party?
What is it?
April 16th on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday?
Yeah, my birthday's April 16th.
Well, you need to have that on Friday, man.
I'm gonna have another one, but I want to celebrate my birthday on my birthday this year. It's very important. I turned 50.
Yeah.
How old are you, Carl? 60?
No, 58. Just turned 58. Feel like 60 though.
I can't wait till you come on the show with me.
I'm on the show now.
I'm talking about the in-person one.
Oh, so you man, you know I be cussing online. I mean, on in person. You got I don't know if you want me to do live, boy. They might beep, beep, beep.
It's my show. I'm the producer.
Still, they can't have no profanity on the show.
Yes, we can. I mean, I want you to be yourself because the universe is really waiting for the real people, the real children of God to speak up and speak out. And Carl, you have lived a very clean, pleasant life. Yeah, I mean, you was a gigolo for about, 3, 4, 30 years, but then you gave it up.
Hey, time gonna stop a whole lot of stuff.
I say that a lot, but people don't believe it.
No, you're gonna enjoy it now, but man, running the street take a toll on you.
I love when God told me, be still and know that I'm God. And I got to really rest and study the word. And my friend was, she said, Nisi, you ain't have to clock in. I said, mm-mm. Granted, it was at the hands of a disease, but I needed that time because I do a lot. I do a lot. And I did need to let go of some hurt from childhood and adulthood too. And it's been good to release that. But something we said when we first got on here, companionship is important to a person like me, especially someone who knows as many people as I do. And the fact that that platform is getting ready to get bigger with my ambassadorships in tourism and lung cancer. And I'm proud of the work that I'm doing. I'm also going to take care of myself, Carl.
Absolutely.
Because
you don't take care of yourself, nobody's going.
yeah. And you used to get on me, you always running, Shanice, and then why isn't the stuff here taken care of? I can explain that a little bit better for you. I thought we was gonna have a maid by now, growing up. Sarita had a maid, but there was still a my best friend Sarita,
From
Indiana. Uh-huh.
She had a maid.
Yeah.
Why she need a maid young as she was?
And that's what has happened with elite societies. The children aren't as disciplined because they have entitled lives that they don't have to learn chores. Because Anthony asked me, he said, Mommy, what happened to the structure? We used to always have to make sure the kitchen was clean. We had our chores. And I said, something changed. And that's all it is to it. When Nia should have been at the age where everything was falling on her for chores, things were falling on her to care for Sean. Because
she burning the street up now, though.
well, Carl, thankfully, with all that we endured and that she experienced.
Yeah, but that's a good thing for her to know to take care of a kid.
It is.
When she have her own,
yeah,
she'll know exactly.
She will. She really will. And she's not anxious about it either, Carl. And that's one of the things I like about Jacayla and Philip when people say, do they have kids? And I'm like, no, they get her godson and Shawnee. Yes, they're both, and a lot of that, I thank you, Carl, for being the man that you are in our children's lives. Man. And I am sorry I was a piece of work a lot of the time.
Still is, man, but that's just you.
It is.
You can't change who you are, you know what I'm saying?
But I can, and I decided I wanted to. I want to be a different person. I was just telling somebody I'm not a lady. I'm not a lady. I will cuss and I will, say things that shouldn't be said. I might even not do what is right. I'm also human. And so I'm just finding spaces and places where I can enjoy life again. It's time to relax.
Oh yeah.
I'm not here to
So
to
you halfway century mark,
I am.
man. You got, oh, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go. I met a 94-year-old man next door where I was working there the other day. You know, I sat down with him a lot of time, talked to him about an hour and something. The man got his house clean. He does it himself. Kids are out of town, one in Florida, one in California. Nobody coming to visit the man. He does it himself. You know that man is not on no medication. Nothing, not even an aspirin. He said he eat everything he want to eat.
And see, Carl, that comes from years of doing the right things, eating the right things, having that order, not a whole
That's what
bunch
I'm
of
saying.
distractions when it comes to the way that you live.
He said he had friends that, back in the day, they were doing heroin and coke and all that stuff. His buddy would say, "Hey man, try this, man. It's good." He said, "No, you try it first. Let me see what it does to you."
Mm.
And he never messed with it. The man never messed with no drug.
But even I know you gotta go, but even to stay and sit and talk to him, Carl, people don't do that anymore. They don't go see the widows and the
Oh no,
widowers.
man.
They don't go see the sick. And I've been talking about it not from the standpoint of I was upset that nobody came to.
My grandfather said that when you get old, young people don't come and visit and talk to you.
You said you used to preach that to me. You used to preach that to me, and that's why I do go visit the sick. And when I was looking at the ledger of my life when I was really down, I was so excited of the things that I had experienced and the lessons that I had learned, especially from my elders. I'm
Now, when we were married, where I used to be at all the time.
over there with Mr. John
And who else?
and Mr. Bennett.
Yep.
And I used to be like, why you said, Shawnees, you learn things from these old
You
guys.
learn things. Yep. You can't learn nothing from no guy.
So now you the old guys, and I need for you to help these young men.
I'm gonna have to. I got a guy now that work with me called me Pops.
You got to, Carl.
Yeah, I got to. I gotta feel the shoes that these guys was doing for me.
You do, Carl.
Yeah,
And
you're absolutely right.
because our world really depends on our generation stepping up.
Yeah, these young guys don't want to listen to
But
me.
that's not all of them. And those who want to listen don't have a you. Because you're really focused on the ones who don't want to listen, when in actuality, if you just do it, they will come. A young man found me in the Walmart. He said, "You think you could find a mentor for me?" And
Walked up to you, or you know?
I had met him like a year prior, and he had been running away from home. His grandma can't get him to do right. And I was like, where are the men in the community?
Send him to me. Yeah.
And we met a really nice man that talked to Shawnee one morning, and Shawnee been going to school ever since without crying. So it's more, y'all, but we really need.
You didn't tell me nothing about that.
Man, it was the morning they found out that that your aunt passed. And it was like Shawnee was feeling all the everything going on in the family, and he just kind of broke down.
Did he?
Yeah.
He like on hell. On hell would come give him a dollar too, but he loved on hell and that old dog.
Yeah. And so he had a panic attack that morning. And there was a gentleman that helped us.
At the school?
Nope. I was led by the Holy Spirit to turn down the street. I got out the car, walked. It was in the neighborhood. A man tapped on the door. He gave me that I'm a parent look. And he says, "Everything okay?" I said, "He's having a panic attack. You want to talk to him?" Well, he was a behavioral specialist. And he talked to Sean, and we're going to get the kids together. That's the kind of things that the Lord is doing, bringing the people together, because there was somebody there for your son.
Yeah. Thank that man.
I'm going to definitely make sure I introduce you to him.
You got to shoot him texting you. She want to know about that beach stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all got to go fix that car.
Yes, you do.
She already on my ass.
Y'all are the perfect father-daughter combo. Boy, I tell you, got no better. And she was due on your birthday. How you pull that off, Carl?
Huh?
You know Neil was due on your birthday.
Yeah, you want to change that.
I did not. And I want you to forgive me for that. I did not change it. The doctor said whatever your due date is, you have to deliver a week before because you have gestational diabetes. Thank you, Carl. Oh.
Change the oil, fix the car. Oh, I gotta check that out. And then she going an old wild friend of her. That she needs some guidance, man. I ain't calling no name.
I know it. We got to do it, Carl. It's got to happen.
Well, she talking about going to the military, and the way she rolling like now, as lazy as she is, she's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. She loves to sleep. She won't. She don't help out doing nothing. So I don't know.
With you.
Yeah.
Right.
Different here?
Yes.
Well, different situation too.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm giving you hope that
I'm looking at it one side.
Yeah.
As long as she helping you, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
But I don't like young people sleeping when they need to be motivated and doing something. Cause hell, I don't get no sleep. I got to do everything.
But I'm telling you, Carl, what is it that they have to look forward to, and they can't create it for themselves, and we haven't done it.
Yeah. But she needs some guidance.
Well, we got to be there for her. You know, these kids coming along. I miss the Vikings.
You got a mother and father though. They live it. Well, no, you going back to what you're saying. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave that. You right. Yeah, I'm not listening. Yeah.
Good show, Carl.
Yeah, so I gotta take on another kid.
Yes. You got 6 kids, Carl.
I need all the blessings I can get, boy.
Carl, why you got 6 kids?
Yeah, but I got 2 that's all right. I got another older one. He ain't trying to learn that. Philip became a man I wanted him to be.
Really, Carl?
Oh, he thanks me every day. I told Philip, man, you gotta be a man. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet, man. You gotta be a man. You remember mama all the time? Mama this, mama that? Felipe the same thing with his mom. And I told Fran, see, you gonna have a grown old man don't know how to do nothing because you helping him all the time. You gotta let him do something.
We have to do it.
But she don't listen. But you was the same way. You didn't understand me, but Phil called me now. He said, Dad, thanks for being hard on me, making the man I am today. I said, yeah, absolutely.
Well, here's the thing. I chose you to do that part so I wouldn't have to. See, that's where the brokenness in the Black community is. Everybody wants the mother to play the heavy with the father so that the father can eventually be the hero, and the brokenness with the mother remains because that's not my place.
No, I don't want to be the hero, you know what I'm saying?
But it's what happens because I don't get that phone call because I was too hard trying to match your energy, but that wasn't my place.
Oh, he do thank you, man.
But do you hear what I'm saying about I wasn't supposed to be matching your energy, and that because you were encouraging that for me, he wasn't getting all the nurturing that he deserved.
Yeah. Well, look at him now. He's doing great. Gotta be a man. Gotta be responsible.
And mothers need more care than what people believe.
Oh yeah. Check on Miss
I see Miss Shirley all the time.
Oh man, I'm talking to that lady. I checked the car out.
Miss who, Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem with her car?
Mm-mm.
Oh, she just how it can be
now. She was.
What about that lady who was right here that day I talked on the light-skinned lady?
Who, Deborah?
Was that Deborah with Tasha was here too?
Yeah, that was Deborah.
She good too?
Yeah.
Good. You know, these shops and stuff try to rip a woman off when you go there. So if you ever have a problem with your BMW, don't take it to the shop by yourself. You might take me along, but you know, I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, it came with a service provider.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My line sister did not play with me.
I need some help. I need a whip.
I'm ready to go get it washed today. I want Mike to do it.
Mike who?
Men at Work.
Oh, he's still in business?
Yeah. He over there on Trine Road across.
Yeah, he's good. He'll clean it up.
Yeah.
He might be getting them scratches out for you.
Oh, man. Let me wrap this up. Glow big, y'all.
All right, I'm out.
I won't fold, I won't drop until we on top. Only going non-stop. I won't fold, I won't drop until we on top. Only going non-stop.
I want to thank everyone for coming to the 2020 TAF Awards. This was a show like no other, people. This is the Grammys for dignitaries, educators, and support staff around the state of Oklahoma and worldwide. We cannot do this without the support of the people. So we thank you, I thank you for being such a dedicated supporter to this movement for the Teachers Appreciation Foundation. I thank you.
I won't fold, I won't drop until we on top. Only going non-stop.
Are you looking for money-saving strategies for your business and personal finances? Are you tired of working hard every day with little or nothing to show for it? Contact Prosperity Financial Services, LLC right now for your free financial consultation. Call now to reserve yours today, 804-349-8600, 804-349-8600.
Maybe, okay, so you're recording.
Yes.
Okay, maybe say, hi, my name is Brooklyn.
My name is Brooklyn. This is my identical twin sister, Alyssa. And this is my pet bearded dragon, Smaug. I love my dragon a whole lot. I would describe myself as very passionate. I love to write. I like to play the violin. I remember getting the biopsy results in my sister's bedroom. Diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. I had just turned 21. I was terrified on my first day of treatment, and before I knew it, I was getting continuous chemo for 96 hours straight. But none of it was working. At that point, we realized that we couldn't pass up any opportunities, and we had to take every moment that we could. So one of the things we did was take time for me and my sister to go find me a wedding dress. Not because I was getting married, but just to have the experience and to be able to find that perfect dress with my sister and share that moment together, since we knew that we couldn't guarantee it anymore. We were trying to learn everything we could about my diagnosis. That's why we went to LLS's blood cancer conference. And from that day on, LLS just became a big part of our lives. They helped me find meaning through volunteering and sharing my story. And they just gave me a blood cancer family. I thank LLS the most for funding my clinical trial. Getting the compassionate acceptance was really exciting, but my goodness, it was rough. And I finally got a remission. I relapsed less than 3 months later. We were sitting on a concrete bench outside the hospital thinking, why did we ever do this? A lot of feelings of defeat I just kept asking how. How could we have done all of this? None of it mattered then. I still had cancer. So here we are. I've received all the standard treatments and even the newest blood cancer advances. And the only option now is treatment that just might slow down the cancer and buy a little bit of time. It's really hard to watch yourself get sicker. If you're not in the hospital for chemo, you're there because you have fluid in your chest or have another infection or need another blood transfusion. I'm exhausted and my family is exhausted, but I love my family and I love living life with them. We're relying on something better, more research. You give us the hope that we're hanging on to for my life. LLS calls me an honored hero, but really, you're my heroes.